Welcome, everyone. And those of you who are in the back with the refreshments, would love you to come forward. You're in for quite a treat tonight, but I'm getting ahead of myself. First, let's make sure all our cell phones are silenced. I will model. All right. Please take care of that. The other major thing is that exits. If you look to your right, you'll see an exit back there. Of course, there was an exit that you came in, and there's an exit about halfway down that hallway on your left. There's also an exit at the back of the new community room. So just for all your important things, that we make sure we're all safe here. And we thank All Souls for letting us use this place to bring such, I feel, such really good music. And tonight you're in for a real treat. How many of you have heard Arlene sing before? All right. Where have the rest of you been? I don't know. Anyway, she will certainly wow you, and she's with some very talented musicians that Dot will introduce here real soon. So without anything else, I will bring Dot up here to introduce Arlene Wow and her band.
No, I'm not going to do that.
All right, don't do that.
I absolutely am not going to do that. I'm not going to do that because Arlene brought a friend of hers to open for her tonight. Good evening, everyone. Are we excited? Yes. Come on, guys. You're in for the show of the night. There are shows going on all over New London County, and I want to tell you, you have the best seats in the house, the best seats in the town, and the best seats in New London County, if you want my opinion. Which, whether you want it or not, you got it. So, opening the show tonight is a very dear friend of mine. Back in the day, when I met him, he was with a very funny named band, and he did some very great songs. And I said, let me manage you, when I didn't know how to manage anything. And we got together, and then he told me that he wrote books, and I read a book of his, and he has books on the back table, all of them spectacular. I do have a favorite. But he's also an amazing, amazing singer-songwriter. And he's going to get up here, and he's going to perform, and you're going to fall in love. All the way from across the pond, please welcome to the stage, Vince Tuckwood.
Very much. Give me about 2 seconds. I want to get this on the right way round, otherwise it's a mess, and that's happened before. Okay, we have Twitter. Handful of songs tonight, so I don't think I know many people in the audience. I was looking. So I'm Vince. Hello. Good evening. This being a folk thing, I almost bought a harmonica, but I didn't, so you're okay. I'm not gonna be assailing you with my harmonica skills, as rudimentary as they are. Handful of songs, some of them slow, some of them fast, some of them somewhere in between. All right. Street life, but won't sit on the side. I want to swim with sharks and blame them when they bite. I want the media to tell me what I mean. Don't want to think too hard, that's my opinion. I want the government to keep my blunt nose clean, to take it easily. Responsibility is just a frame of mind, and I'm not taking mine. Too busy burning up in too much sunshine. Have you asked a question? How you're making the world any better. I want to eat too much, I want to puke my guts, I want bulimia, I want a low-carb lunch, I want a power shake, I want a fake head fake, I want a Botox shot, I want a poison face, I want to fall from grace, I want to dig new depths, want to be scandalized, want to be publicized, I want the redemption, I want the savior's tag, I want the money shot to cover People Mag. Have you asked the question how you're making the world any better? Some of us are of the opinion you step into a spotlight to take your turn, to fiddle while Rome burns. Look the other way, say what they say to say, do what they say to do. Have you asked a question how you're making the world any better? 'Cause some of us are of the opinion you'd step into a spotlight to take your turn, to fiddle while Rome burns. Thank you very much. I just realized I was stooping as I was singing that. It's hard to sing when I stoop. This is one of the songs off of Sparse, which is one of my records, which is at the back if you want one. Much better to get it online. It doesn't use plastic. There's a place between the fire and the sky where you and I can stand side by side, head to head and toe to toe. Tomorrow just ain't no place to go when you're living for today. There's a thing between your ears and your eyes. If you use it, then you soon realize these things that you've been worrying for won't come knocking upon your door, 'cause they're nothing at all. And you look to me like you're running to keep off. And you look to me like you're dying to step off. 'Cause there's a thing you do whenever you smile, and you don't realize half the time it hits your lips but misses your eyes. Why is that such a surprise? And you look at me like I crawled out from some rock. And you look at me like I'm falling off a log. But there's a place between the fire and the sky where you and I can stand side by side, head to head and toe to toe. Tomorrow just ain't no place to go when you're living for today. There's a thing between your ears and your eyes. If you use it, then you soon realize these things that you've been worrying for won't come knocking upon your door, 'cause they're nothing at all between the fire and they're nothing at all between the fire and they're nothing at all between the fire and the nothing at all between the fire and the sky. A little bit of bass. Thank you very much. Thank you. I fancy playing something new. If you can handle a new one, we'll do that. Actually, I'm going to do a few of these. What Dot didn't tell you was I stopped playing my stuff live in about 2018. I played bass in a couple of bands, but I ran the open mic down at the Buckley House and elsewhere, and basically burnt out on my muse, which was a kind of weird feeling. I still loved music, but I just couldn't be bothered performing anymore. And Dot's been desperately trying to get me back on this show to go and perform, but I keep saying no. So this is my first multi-song session since 2018. So thank you for being here. Whether I'll do it more, I don't know. But I tell you what's come back, which is a nice feeling, is the sense of adrenaline. I was just numb playing before in 2018, so it's nice to have some nerves going on. Thank you for making me nervous. There you go. This is a song called Overdue. Did you let me go when I found you? Did you call me out when I shunned you? Did you walk away when I found you? Did you take my hand when I burned you? Letting you go was the easiest thing to do. Letting me go was the right thing for you. Did you dry a tear when I smiled so? Did you calm your fear when I let go? Was our warrant sent before we signed it? Had the chance ended before we tried it? Letting you go was the easiest thing to do. Letting me go was the right thing for you. Letting us go was overdue. Coming to terms and finding the other side. Who can say we won't shatter? Letting you go was the easiest thing to do. Letting me go was the right thing for you. Letting us go was overdue. Was overdue. Was overdue. Was overdue. Sorry about the feedback there. That's not me being artistic. That's me stopping it howling. So it's kind of... I should play the gig like that. That'd be kind of cool. Be a weird way to sing, though, wouldn't it? It'd be great with a harmonica, though, because I can then play the harmonica over there. But I'm not playing the harmonica tonight. I think I just calmed it down. That's good. All right, who wants to watch me fall over? This one is hard for me to play and sing. So, with a deep breath, everyone wish me well, cross your fingers. We're going in live, boys. We're going in live. Who told you you were washed up, worthless? Who told you you were wrong? Who told you you were fading, failing? Who told you you were gone? Whose skin do you wear when you're eating? When you drink too much? You keep your hand in the fire when they tell you it's okay. It's not really burning. You keep your foot to the floor when they tell you it's okay. That's not a wall approaching fast. Who tells you you are raging, railing? There you go. Who tells you this means war? Who tells you you are winning when you're losing at his hand? Keep your hand in the fire when they tell you it's okay. It's not really burning. You keep your foot to the floor when they tell you it's okay. That's not a wall approaching. But did you ever feel like you're living someone else's life and anxieties? Like you're running a maze with no walls, only shadows made of lies. It doesn't have to be this way. So take your hand from the fire, though they tell you it's okay, 'cause it's really burning. Take your foot from the floor, though they tell you it's okay. Yes, that's a wall approaching fast. Whose skin will you wear when you step clear, when you live yourself? Whose voice will you use is when you speak up, when you have your say. Thank you. That one I have to not think about while really thinking about, but thank you for accepting the flub in the middle of it. I call it jazz, but it's not jazz. It's definitely not jazz. It was me flubbing it, but what the heck, if I can't flub it in front of friends, when can I flub it, huh? All right, those of you who come to Pass the Guitar, right? Who's been to Pass the Guitar and come and seen that? Okay, right. That's a great thing. Come along, please. Spend money whenever you do because it helps the homeless centre. We've done, I think, 12 of them, something like that now in various places, and I love it. Those who were here last time, I sang this song, but I sang it like I had the capo there, and it's not how it's meant to be sung, so I'm going to sing it for real this time. This is a song called Wolves, and if anyone's ever been in chronic debt, I have. If anyone else has, when the bills are coming and you can't sleep, this is your song. This town is closing in. It'll be the end of me. All whitewashed windows, empty storefronts dim. This is the death of dreams. Where do we find the hope? The strength to can't survive. All false cathedrals, hollow alibis, only take us for a ride. It's time without time, in a town that should be dead. It's coming around again, drowning through the day, drinking through the night, struggling for air, a suffocating fright. To wake before the dawn, or worried for the debt. When will they call time, send the boys around? A silver platter for my head. It's time without time, in a town that should be dead. It's coming around again. I am breathing, I'm breathing. Don't tear me down again. Breathing, I'm breathing. These wolves are closing in. It's time without time, in a town that should be dead. It's coming around again, but I am breathing, I'm breathing. breathing, I'm breathing. These wolves are closing in. Breathing, I'm breathing. Don't tear me down again. Breathing, I'm breathing. These wolves are closing in. I open up to you. You're the page I cannot write. Please open your arms, beckon to me now. Please let me come back home. Yeah, let me come back home. Please let me come back home. Thank you. Please, if you do get in debt, if the credit cards come, if the mortgage comes, if the student loan debt comes, if it all comes, get help. Don't keep it a secret or keep it to yourself. It's not good. 2 more. Great, okay. 2 more. And I've got to decide which of the 3 I'm going to do. Oh, I've given myself a dilemma now. You know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to... You're going to have to excuse me a moment. I'm just going to do something quickly. This one. This one. Because it wouldn't be a folk gig without a harmonica or altered tunings. I grew up in British folk clubs, so it's kind of, I'm used to, you know, all that stuff, but there we are. So, one of the things you learn when you do open tunings on the guitar, I'm only doing 2 songs so I can talk about it, is that everyone tunes to like open G or open D or dadgad or anything. They're all these really major sounding keys. And I don't like major sounding keys. I like minor sounding keys because they're the best keys. So I thought, and the thing is, if you ever get into that, if you tune up to D, for example, open D, to get a minor, you have to, if you're playing a bar like that, you have to put your finger behind, and it's really weird. So I thought, well, look, you can just change it. So instead of playing the minor, you can put, there's the major, right? So you can do that. That's easy. So in the middle of a pandemic, I put my guitar in the saddest of all keys, D minor, just like this. And as always happens with altered tunings, a song pretty much came out within moments. And a lyric came a little while later, and it was Russian. I don't speak Russian. I'm not going to try and speak Russian, but the story's Russian. So I'm hoping that I'm going to get this right. So this is going to be a bit of fun. This could be the last song if it goes horribly, horribly badly. A letter came today in a hand that I once knew. Postmarked Moscow on the 17th of June. Andreev's warning seems so prescient right now. I knew this photograph would out. Oh. It says, the trees in Washington will be blossoming right now. So pretty in the breeze and the morning sun just so. Have you lost your way, Comrade Stanislav? Tell me. You seem so far from where your order's said to be. Oh. It says, between the photograph and a memory of you, A long, long time has passed since we dreamt of all we'd do. Remember Moscow nights, St. Petersburg in May. Comrade, comrade, have you thrown it all your way? You see, we gave you one more chance to do the right thing, but you chose to play the game. You know you went too far, it's time to call you home. It says, in the Cold War forgot to even out. Comrade Stanislav, you're no child of Russia now. In the gap between our mother country and your doubts. Comrade, comrade, this photograph would out. You see, we gave you one more chance to do the right thing, but you chose to play the game. You put our final trust in you, still you went and threw it all away. Don't think I've run in, Stanislav, your family's gone and in an unmarked grave. Don't think I've run in, Stanislav, no port in the world will let you stay. See, you went too far, it's time to call you home. No point if it's time to call you home. Don't think I've run in, it's time to call you home. A letter came today in a hand that I once knew. Postmarked Moscow on the 17th of June. In the gap between our mother country and my doubts, I knew this photograph would out. Oh, it's time to bring me home. It's time to bring me home. Thank you. I got through it. Now I'm going to use the tuner. I'm not going to be a flashy guy and try and bring it down. It's harder to bring it down than it is to bring it up. Story of my life, actually. It's easier to bring it down than to bring it up. I'm not even going there. That's rude for a Friday night. Sorry, I started and I shall finish. No, I'm not even going there either. That's another one. Right, okay. Last song, I promise. Dot was around back when we were close compadres. Dot knows the venue where this was written for, and probably the people that it's written for. This is a song that helped me deal with performing live. I'm not generally a nervous performer, but I can't stand people talking while I'm playing, and it really, really annoys me. So thank you for listening and not talking. Thank you. This, for once, I get to sing this song and not dedicate it to the audience. So this is my last song. You'll see why. CDs at the back, books at the back. If you want more, I can tell you where they are. But thank you. This is for you. The best thing about it is you get to hear the real meaning of the song, which isn't what it sounds like at all. You just have to read between the lines. If you would stop talking, you might hear one hand clapping as a tree falls a lonely fall with no audience or curtain call. But you just keep talking, trying to fill the space you are in. If you would stop moving, you might feel what you are feeling. If you stop to listen, you might hear what I am singing. But you just keep moving, trying to escape the spot you are in. Yes, you just keep talking, just to fill the doubt you are in. Yes, you just keep moving, trying to escape the doubt you are in. But be still, just breathe, just be. There's nothing to fear. Be still, just breathe, just be. There's nothing to fear. Just breathe, be still, just be. There's nothing to fear. There's nothing to fear. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Let's have a big hand for Vince Tuckwood. He's amazing, absolutely amazing.
I don't know if I can unplug it.
Safe to unplug? Yeah. There you go. Safe. So I was told to let y'all know the coffee is all ready. And now we're going to get to the part of the show that, well, I don't know, I like the whole thing. So I've known Arlene for a long time. The first time I saw her, she wowed me. And for a long time, a lot of people knew her as Arlene Wow. And then one night, she did a show at a place called Penny Lane Pub. If anybody knows it, it's out in Old Saybrook. And she did this song that made me laugh so hard that every time I saw her, I asked her to do it, and it was a Christmas song. So, well, kind of a Christmas. It's a dirty song. It sings dirty words. And I liked it a lot. But anyway, she's going to come up and she's going to perform for you now. And she is amazing. Her voice will take you to places you've never been before. And her words will take you to places that you need to go. So please, welcome to the stage, my dear friend, Arlene Tessman.
Well, if I run out of songs, it'll happen. Thank you, Dot, and thanks everybody for coming out. Tonight is going to be a special night for me, particularly. When Dot called me up and said, do you want to play at All Souls on October 11th? I was like, that's going to be amazing. Today is my dad's birthday. He would have been 97 years old. And this entire concert tonight is a tribute to my parents who came from Cuba in the 50s, 1955, and had 2 kids here in the U.S. And I'm going to play a few songs first off, and then we'll do a little break, and then the band's going to come up. They're itching to play. They're just like, when are we going on? Come on, let's go, you know. Can't keep good band members down, that's for sure. So this song is a tribute to my dad. And it's called Bright Day. Such a bright day, I can hardly see you standing there. 'Cause even though you're right here, you're 1,000 miles away. And I know I'd like to bring you back where you belong. Baby, where are you right now? Baby, where are you right now? Everything you are is everything I need. You don't know what you mean to me. 'Cause if I could, I would wrap you here inside of me. Our love was good. Don't throw it all away. 'Cause I know you would like to live your life somewhere else. Baby, where are you right now? Baby, where are you right now? Everything you are is everything I need. You don't know what you mean to me. Everything you are is everything I need. You don't know what you mean to me. Everything you are is everything I need. You don't know what you mean to me, what you mean to me, yeah. Everything you are is everything I need. You don't know what you mean to me. Yeah. What you mean to me. What you mean to me. Everything you are is everything I need. Thank you. Thanks very much for that. All right. Here's a little lullaby song that I wrote. I wrote it with my dad in mind also. Some of these songs in the beginning here are older, but they were already written after he had passed, and I could just see him when I was writing this song. So it's called Lullaby. Go to sleep, nothing will harm you. Can't you see my arms around you? If you should die before you wake, in heaven we'll find our way home. Close your eyes and dream of tomorrow, the warmth of the sun on your face. Think of me there and I will be with you, loving you like I do now. nothing will harm you. Can't you see my arms around you? If you should die before you wake, in heaven we'll find our way home. In heaven we'll find our way home. Thank you. All right, here's just a little love song. It's not hard to understand when you're walking in my shoes. You could dance lightly around me. You could fly me to the moon. You could tell me that you love me. You could love me nice and slow. It's not hard to understand. I just thought I'd let you know. If you knew how much I loved you, you would take me in your arms. You would hold me till the hours of all our days were gone, and we would melt together like the sun heating the snow. If you knew how much I loved you, there'd be no one else. No, no, yeah, yeah. No, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, it's not hard to understand it when you're walking in my shoes. You could dance lightly around me. You could cry away your blues. We could pass the years together. We could watch the flowers grow. It's not hard to understand it. I just thought I'd let you know. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, 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 yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, 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 yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Thanks very much. All right, this is actually probably the official start of the rest of the show. I'm going to do this song, and then we're going to do an intermission. And then the band's going to come up because they're ravenous to play music, which is amazing. The band that I have today is like, these guys are insane. They're so good. So I feel honored, to play with them. I always look for people that are better than I am, so it pushes me, So how's everybody doing, by the way? Are you doing good tonight? Right? All right. Thank you. Like, you're so quiet. I'm used to playing bars and restaurants. And I'm in the corner. As well should be. And, playing the covers. But this gives me a really great opportunity to do a lot of original music. And this song, I probably wrote it this week. But it kept plaguing me. It kept saying, write me. So I did. I think, I think I got most of it. And it's called, well, let me just preface the story, which is the dream. In life, you have to have a dream. You have to have something that you want to make your life worthwhile, to have a purpose. My dad's purpose, or his dream, was to get here to the U.S., to raise a family, and to give them the benefits of living here. Not necessarily for him. He's happy to sacrifice and work, because that's what he knew. He knew how to work, But I'm sure he had other dreams inside of him that we won't ever find out. But the dream that he did manifest was amazing. Like I said, they came from Cuba in the 1950s, 1955, and it's only 90 miles away. There's this song called 90 Miles. 90 miles, it's not so far away. Miles, I can get there in my mind. Cut the cord and leave my home. With every mile I grow closer. I'll be born again, renewed. 90 miles, it's not so far away. "90 miles, I can get there with my mind." Seduces every part of me and beckons me like a bride. My thoughts and feelings so entwined, so alive. 90 miles, carve it with my hands. Miles to reach the promised land. And as I sail, I will be unafraid, with the wind at my back. My faith will always carry me, giving me the courage that I lack. 90 miles. It's not so far away. Miles, I can get there in my mind. Thank you. I'm going to do a little intermission now, and the band will be up, and we'll be rocking for you. Okay, getting back to the story real quick, because that's what it's all about, actually, is the story. So, as I was saying, my parents came to the U.S. in 1955. It was prior to Castro coming into power, but they knew something was happening, something was going on, and they knew that if they didn't leave before, everything kind of went down, that they weren't going to be able to go. So my dad came first, and 6 months later, my mom came up, and he had an apartment and everything set up for her in Wallingford, Connecticut. So, yeah, I'm a Wallingford girl, Connecticut girl. That could be, I don't know, somebody just went, oh. Oh, there they are. What's that? Not New London? Those are my parents. That's what they were going about. I thought it, yeah, that's their wedding picture. And yeah, they're here with us tonight. This is amazing for me. And it's, like I said, my dad's birthday. So let me just say this so you get a picture of this song. This song is about them coming together and how they met each other. And it's in Spanish, so you won't be able to get the meaning unless you're like Katrina, who speaks perfect Spanish. Somebody told me that in the grapevine there. So, and there's me and my dad. Aww. Yeah. Baby. Cute. My dad was a fox, I'll tell you what a cutie, what a cute guy. It's like, that's your dad? Yeah, I know. Anyway, when my mother was very small, she was one of 7 children, and her father died when she was just young, maybe about 2 years old. And he was never around. We'll get to him later on in the concert. But she was sent to an orphanage. And there she lived for about 10 years, 12 years of her life, until she finally got her older brother to get her out of there. And then within a couple of years or so, she met my dad. And that changed everything for her. He saved her life, basically. And so there's a big, deep story here, but we can't get into all of it. That'll be next week. And this is a song about the dream. Oh, my dad's dream. It's called Sueños Paraíso.
Nació el cubanito, tenía más que todo sueños paraísos. Y en el 36, niña ojos verdes, una vida tan difícil. Cuando era niño no se conocía, tristeza la llenaba buscando ser feliz. Mamá, la mujer más bonita. Ay, papá, despierta de tu sueño. El mundo, cómo ha cambiado desde que éramos chiquitos. Cuando era joven, él siempre trabajando, buscando el secreto de un día progresar. Y ella vivió años en el orfanato sin ver a su familia. Qué triste la niña. Su madre era viuda y no había de comer. Una boca menos, qué triste solución. Ay, mamá, la mujer más bonita. Ay, papá, despierta de tu sueño. El mundo, cómo ha cambiado desde que
Okay, this is what are you laughing about?
Having fun.
Yes, and that's what we've been doing, is having fun. Enjoying this blessing that we have to play music for everybody, and we need listeners, Not everybody can play, which is good for us. You can't play. So this song coming up next is actually, it's a cover song, but it's an old tune, and a lot of you may recognize it. And when I was a kid, it was one of the songs that I heard all the time. So I think the group was called Los Panchos, and they were Mexican, so it has nothing to do with being Cuban. But my parents loved music, so it's obvious how much influence I got from Sunday mornings when they would play all their records. And so this was one of the tunes that I got to hear all the time. And now you're going to hear it.
Cuándo y cómo y dónde, y tú siempre respondes, quizás, quizás, quizás. Y así pasan los días, y yo desesperada, y tú contestando, quizás, quizás, quizás. O estás perdiendo el tiempo pensando, por lo que más tú quieras, ¿hasta cuándo? ¿Hasta cuándo? Y así pasan los días, y yo desesperada, y tú contestando, quizás, quizás, quizás. Pasan los días, y yo desesperada, y tú contestando, quizás, quizás, quizás. Y así pasan los días, y yo desesperada, y tú contestando, quizás, quizás, quizás. Estás perdiendo el tiempo pensando, por lo que más tú quieras, ¿hasta cuándo? ¿Hasta cuándo? Y así pasan los días, y yo desesperada, y tú contestando, quizás, 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 quizás.
Thank you. More monitor, please. Thanks very much. Thank you. Appreciate that. Now you know. It was a lot of fun Sunday mornings. My mother would be cooking in the kitchen. It was 8 in the morning, and you could smell this pork shoulder going on. What's that? Not coffee, but pork shoulder at 8 a.m.
Wild.
So she's busy in the kitchen, and it's always awesome. The food was tremendous. If any of you know Spanish cooking, it's crazy. It's off the charts. All right, this is just a fun song for everybody.
Your love is lifting me up. Where I surely drown. And I wake up with the sun on my face. Warm side cradling me. And I feel I cannot breathe, and everything is out of control. You lift me up, you fill my lungs, I let you breathe for me. I was so close to the edge, too afraid to touch water. But your hands were so warm when you pushed me in. When I feel I cannot breathe, and everything is out of control. You lift me up, you fill my lungs, I let you breathe for me. Just when I feel I cannot breathe, and everything is out of control. Me up, you fill my lungs, I let you breathe for me. Hey! Gotta steady my hand, 'cause I'm shaking so hard. Can you feel me tremble? Feel I suck on and twine. Your love, your life connect to mine. 'Cause when I feel I cannot breathe, and everything is out of control. You lift me up, you fill my lungs, I let you breathe for me. When I feel I cannot breathe, and everything is out of control. You lift me up, you fill my lungs, I let you breathe for me. I feel I cannot breathe, and everything is out of control. You lift me up, you fill my lungs, I let you breathe for me. cannot breathe, and everything is out of control. You lift me up, you fill my lungs, I let you breathe for my life.
If at any time you'd like to dance, feel free. There's a lot of room here to do that. Not you.
Okay, I'm dancing over here.
He's like, okay, so let's get back to the story a little bit. So, as I was saying earlier, my grandfather, my mother's dad, died while my mother was small. He, at one time, was of a very well-to-do family, but he was kind of a drunk and wasn't ever really around. My grandmother also came from pretty decent, well-to-do family, and they told her, if you marry that guy, we're going to disown you because he's just bad news. So my grandmother married him, so now I don't have a mansion, but it's okay. So she married him, and then, as I said, he died of probably alcoholism. He was found somewhere. It's a very bizarre story that I don't know exactly because I can't ask my parents anything. They both have passed many, many years ago. And I have a lot of questions now that I didn't have growing up. But this is the reframing of my grandfather being drunk all the time. And it's called borracha.
What's the general groove on this? Because I know I started off.
Soy borracha, ay muchacha, me has dejado aquí. Estoy mareando y cansada, estoy perdida sin ti. Quiero darme otro trago, tomar hasta inconsciencia. Y nunca, nunca quiero despertar. Soy borracha, ay muchacha, me has dejado aquí. Estoy mareada en mi calzada, estoy perdida sin ti. Quiero darme otro trago, tomar hasta inconsciencia. Y nunca, nunca quiero despertar. Estoy borracha, ay muchacha, me has dejado aquí. Soy borracha, ay muchacha, me has dejado aquí. La botella está vacía, no me gusta la sangría. La tequila me ayuda a olvidar. Soy borracha, muchacha, ay muchacha, me has dejado aquí.
I felt like I was drunk when we were playing that, honestly. So I was like, what happened? What's happening? Okay, here's a little love song.
Yank them straight.
Yes, sir. My bandmates yell at me. Let's see, how's this? It's still not good.
Well, that's our closer.
It's close. This is what live music is all about.
Really?
It says it's good. I don't know why it's lying to me.
Cuando estamos juntos así, me siento tan amada otra vez. Cuando estamos juntos así, mi luz brillando como si fuera el sol. Cuando estamos juntos así, como la juventud regresa, cuando estamos juntos así, qué alegría siento a tal vez. No importa dónde estés, siempre te amaré. Siento que yo esté, siempre te amaré. Qué bien, siempre te amaré, siempre te amaré. Aquí estamos tú y yo, la libertad que nace a tal vez. Aquí estamos tú y yo, qué bello y puro puede ser el amor. No importa dónde estés, siempre te amaré el tiempo que yo esté, siempre te amaré, palabras que dije, siempre te amaré, siempre te amaré. No importa dónde esté, siempre te amaré, palabras que dije, siempre te amaré, cuando tiempo estés, siempre te amaré, siempre te amaré. Siempre te amaré, siempre te amaré, siempre te amaré, siempre te amaré.
Thank you. Thanks so much. Here's another kind of the opposite of the last song, which was I'll always love you, and this is like if you don't love me. I started out with a positive one, you know. It's like related to one of these times that my parents got in an argument and my mom left for like 3 days. She went to her sister's house and I was like, Ma, can I go with you, you know? I don't want to stay with Dad, you know, let's go with Mom. You know, she was like, okay, come on. So we did this 6-hour trip to Maryland and stayed there for 3 days. And then my mother cooled down because she had a really crazy temper, crazy Latin woman, you know. Then we got back and I look in the garbage and there's like a Kentucky Fried Chicken bucket. And I said, you guys had Kentucky Fried Chicken? Should have stayed with Dad. That was, you know. Come on now. Who wouldn't be upset about that? But this is a sad song. And I was sad when I saw that bucket.
Si no me quieres, el mundo sigue yendo, aunque yo sé que no lo entiendo. Si no me quieres, ni por un día más, la luna y el mar viven sin ti. Voy caminando bajo las estrellas, el mundo extraño voy caminando. más que ti. ¿Cómo puede ser? No hay razón, no hay razón, no hay razón. Si no me quieres, el mundo sigue yendo, aunque yo sé que no lo entiendo. Si no me quieres, ni por un día más, la luna y el mar viven sin ti. Bajo las estrellas voy caminando, el mundo extraño, perdida soñando. Estoy tan sola aquí. Si todo fue mentiras, me da dolor, me da dolor. Si no me quieres, el mundo sigue yendo, aunque yo sé que no lo entiendo. Si no me quieres, ni por un día más, la luna y el mar no deben sentir que nada es igual que como debe estar. Estoy con el corazón ahogado en el mar. Ay, si no me quieres, ay, si no me quieres, ay, si no me quieres, si no me quieres, si no me quieres, si no me quieres, si no me
Thanks very much.
She's doing a good job. That's a lot.
Stretch the strings, he says. Scoot? Not yet.
No, not yet. It's coming up.
It's coming up, though. Don't give it away. How you guys doing? Awesome. We're doing great, too, I think.
Definitely.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Maybe if I'm in tune, I'll sound better.
You hear me all
You could be a little louder, actually.
right? You think?
Yep.
All right.
Okay, so let's get back to the story a little bit. Oh, there I am again. Happy, happy times. So when my dad saw my mom for the first time, this is a story that was told to me, was that he was driving his truck. He had a truck, and because he, he was like a handyman, work guy all over the place and stuff. And so he was driving his truck, and he looked over on this porch and he saw somebody, and he was like, well, I don't think I ever saw her before. Wow, you know? So he stopped in. It was his cousin's house where my mom was staying, because she never really went home to live with the family. Her brother found someone that she could live with, and it happened to be this is how, it's like a small world, and it's even smaller in Cuba, but her brother's wife lived in this house, and that was my father's cousins that lived there, because everybody's related there, I guess. I don't know. It was like, hey, that's my cousin. Everybody's your cousin. So, but this was real blood cousins, you know. Don't mind the comedy. I don't. Are they? Okay. Anyway, so he saw her, and like they started meeting with each other and stuff. And of course, everything had to be. You had to have somebody with you. What do you call that? Chaperone. Always have to have a chaperone with you. So, you know. And it was like the mother of the girl, and she was pretty mean, and like, you know, they couldn't even get a kiss in, I think, you know. But for my mother, like, here was somebody that she, like, saw him. They both kind of, you know, had this thing, and she had never had that, you know. She'd been without a family, even though she had a family. It's a very strange dynamic. So this song is about letting yourself be vulnerable, because I'm sure that she had to protect herself a lot, you know, from everything that she went through, being in an orphanage, and they weren't very nice to her, stuff like that there. It was not a nice story. So here she is letting someone in, and this is a song about that, letting yourself be vulnerable.
Quieres entender más que ver enfrente. El pasado ayer fue pura fantasía. Cuando veo tus señales brillar como semáforos, es que me retiene. Cuando busco el sentido, quitarme el vestido, desnuda al final. Si el corazón me miras, ves algo impresionante, algo que necesitas. Al mirarme a los ojos, reflejan mi alma. Puedes ver que siempre te voy a amar. Algo impresionante, algo que necesitas. Al mirarme a los ojos, refleja mi alma. Puedes ver que siempre te voy a amar. Quiero confesar, podrás escucharme. Si sientes la distancia, no es lo que se parece. Es que no estoy el corazón me miras, ves algo impresionante, algo que necesitas. Al mirarme a los ojos, refleja mi alma. Puede ser que siempre te voy a amar. Si el corazón me miras, es algo impresionante, algo que necesitas. Al mirarme a los ojos, refleja mi alma. Puedes ver que siempre te voy a amar. Siempre te voy a amar. Siempre te voy a amar. Yeah. Siempre te voy a amar. 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 Thank you.
I'd like to introduce the band. If that's okay with you? Thanks. You guys are great. We have on percussion, Mr. Che Cartafalsa. On bass, Mark Garrett. Amazing, right? On lead guitar, and the guy in the hat. That's what I call him, the guy in the hat. Not the cat, the guy. Well, he's a cat. He's a cat. He is a cat. Ron Murray. And last but not least, Joan Duquette. We're gonna do this little song in English now so that your ears can just be like, oh, I understand what they're talking. I went to a concert, I don't know what even happened. So, just being sensitive to your needs. If I could tell you what I see when I look in your direction, it's something mixed with pure delight and powerful emotion. Well, some may say that love is blind, but it's also patient and always kind of crazy when you're walking through that door. I love you more than anything you could ever imagine, like the sun and the stars and the universe combined. More than the force of a tidal wave that comes crashing on your shore. I love you more. More than peanut butter, more than jelly, more than cocoa steaming in a mug. Darling, you know I can't help falling
you pulled out the rug. Sorry, babe, I don't know how I'm acting. Scooby-Dooby, the way you got to me is so distracting. 'Cause I was looking for the best life could offer, and there you were, tapping on my shoulder. I hope you know what I mean now, baby, 'cause it's somewhat hard to believe that I'm afflicted head to toe from such a sweet disease. I love you more than any song you think is romantic, more than any technicolor sunset sky, more than all the gold at the end of the rainbow, more than you realize. I love you more. I love you more. I love you more. I love you more. Thank you.
All right. So, back to the story. This is the story that you're going to understand because it's in English. And if you don't understand, then okay. It's fine. Anyway, this is the story of my parents coming to the U.S., getting here, and their lives here. And it's called Made in New Haven. It's not a joke. That's what it's called. Yeah, New Haven County, man. You know?
Of course. Got it.
He and his wife lived everything worth saving for a new life made in New Haven. He and his wife, 2 kids they be raising to give them opportunity. They said, sometimes, my dear, you gotta do what you gotta do. Always follow your heart. Sometimes you gotta go when you just can't stay. In New Haven, we'll find a better way. He had the jobs, and she took care of the kids. They found friends and community of every nationality. They became citizens and adopted this new land. Stood proud to be American. They said, sometimes, my dear, you gotta do what you gotta do. Always follow your heart. Sometimes you gotta go when you just can't stay. Take my hand and we'll find a better way. Vamos a soñar y vivir la vida buena, a realizar que todo es posible. Vamos a llegar donde nace la libertad. As I stand on East Rock and I view the city below, here is my place, the place that I call home. Now I realize that I live my whole life for their passion to survive. From dreams come alive. He said, sometimes, my dear, you gotta do what you gotta do. Always follow your heart. Sometimes you gotta go when you just can't stay. Take my hand and we'll find a better way. In New Haven, we'll find a better way. Thank you all. Thanks you for being here tonight. Really appreciate you. And if you want one more, we'll give you one more, but only if you want it. Do you want another song? I had to egg you on for that. All right, one more tune, and yes, thank you so much for spending your time here with me and making my dad's birthday so special. And you know, it's just very cool. So thanks. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you.
Big round of applause for Arlene Wow as well. Nobody introduced her. Arlene Wow.
That's me. Thanks, everybody. Thank you. This is a little song called Cielo, which means the heavens.
Purgatorio.
Don't leave. Siempre vi en tus ojos la resemblanza de mí y en tus brazos sin palabras, nada más que queriéndome, besándome, mirándome, abrazándome, queriéndome, acariciándome. Y cuando me nada más que siento el cielo. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 ya la la, la 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 la. Cada vez que me tocas, no hay más que decir, y en tus brazos sin promesas, nada más que queriéndome, besándome, mirándome, abrazándome, queriéndome, acariciándome. Y cuando me miras, nada más que siento el cielo. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la la ya la la, la 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 la.
Thank you.
So I want to remind you all that November 15th, we have the incredible Carrie Powers here. And opening for her will be one of our New London's finest young people. Her name is Ada May, and she will be here to open for Carrie Powers. So come back for the 15th. And do you have a song to take us out with?
That was it.
No. Oh, that was it, guys. And what a finale that was. See you all next month.
Thank you all again. Be safe. God bless. Good night. My parents would be proud to see you guys. They did actually see you all. Thank